Oh hello, good to see you again! Are you here to learn more about the history of My Little Pony? Because I have the same. My latest attempt at surmising these episodic quests are becoming a fair challenge. I do love the show, but not even the strongest nostalgia goggles can save you from some of its faults. Alas, let me explain. My Little Pony and Friends is the series which followed the My Little Pony movie in '86, running for a year. Ultimately, the series is about the everyday lives of the ponies, and their necessity to fight for the right to live in their valley. Apparently, this rainbow-coloured paradise is home to an assortment of vagabonds, all set on owning a bit more land. The beginning of the series is entitled The End of Flutter Valley. I had hoped to give you a brief synopsis of this tale, however the challenge of doing so without mild frustration at the characters and plot holes has been too much of a strain. Suffice to say that 80s writing strikes again. I'll do my best, however, to explain the story. The Flutter Ponies are holding a festival, centred around the mystical Sunstone, a powerful artifact that brings life to their valley, making it fertile and beautiful. This trait makes it the target of the witches of the Volcano of Gloom. The witches love nothing more than for everything to be dark, dank and dreary. They ally themselves with the giant bees who once lived alongside the Flutter Ponies to steal the stone and ultimately destroy the valley. What ensues is a roundabout mission to recover the stone. Ponies going one way, Flutter Ponies going another, capture, escape, strange creatures, making new friends, the usual expectations of a pony story. The main reason I find this difficult to summarise is the Furbobs, the polar opposite cousins of the Bushwoolies. I'm normally immune to silly voices and character conflict, as the Furbobs never agree on anything, but I take exception to them. It's not constructive nor funny, and the conflict they have with the additional race, the Stonebacks, just adds more to the never-ending pile of unnecessary information. The plot of Flutter Pony Stone being stolen, the Flutter Ponies being captured, a Flutter Pony escaping, and ponies trying to help by getting lost in Furbobia is enough to make your head spin.
The Furbobs never agree on anything.
No, never, nothing. I wish they would.
Where do you live, Furbobs? Up there?
Down that way.
Of course that way. Over there. In the woods. Down there.
I can fix this, however. I mentioned a Flutter Pony escaping capture. This is Morning Glory. She's a mild-mannered, thoughtful, trusting pony. With kindness and a listening ear, she coaxes her guard to befriend her, and together they escape to find Megan, the ally of the little ponies. This is all the story needed. Megan, who is brighter than most, could have encouraged them to get help from the little ponies. Together, overwhelming the bees, flying back to Flutter Valley, and again overwhelming the witches, returning the stone in ample time. We instead get a long-winded tale of making friends despite differences, and burrowing stone beasts that could have easily dug the whole way to Flutter Valley, not doing so until the last minute. In hindsight, I really didn't enjoy the story, but I do love the Flutter Ponies. I've always had a soft spot for their race. They are sheltered and protective of each other, slow to make friends, but powerful allies. I think I see a lot of my adult self in their race. The leader, Rosedust, is a silent authority, who listens to all ideas before making careful judgment. And Honeysuckle, another of her subjects, is a brash, adventurous sort who acts quicker than she thinks. Combined with the aforementioned Morning Glory, I would say this trio of characters could have easily carried the story, without the need for additional cast. Their interactions would have inevitably led to a stronger character development between them, and a much more creative escape plot. Perhaps I'm being a bit critical of the story. It does have its charm, simple, pleasing, childlike humour, a few catchy tunes. Maybe I just need a stronger prescription for my nostalgia goggles. But next time I'll regale you with the tale of the Ghosts of Paradise Estate. I could have done that better. Meantime, keep curious, and I'll catch you in history.